Hello, my name is Nirbhay and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make a seamless pattern. So before that I want to give an introduction about what is seamless pattern. As you can see in the screen there is a pattern created already. If I use the direct selection tool and I try to increase the height of this rectangle, the design is almost seamless. How much ever you enlarge it, it will create the same repeat, and you don't need to the repeat is infinite, right? So I'm going to show you how to make this kind of seamless pattern. So for that uh, I'm going to show you some example with this motif which I have already created. I'm going to turn it 90-degree, and then first thing I'm going to do is to reduce the size of this motif. I am going to change the color of this rose motif. I am going to change it to red, and then all you need to do is to go to object and click on pattern and make. You will see a dialog box. Just press OK. You will see the pattern is repeated. Right now the repeat is in grid repeat. You can change this repeat from the, like, I'm going to change this grid from brick by row. In brick by row, as you can see, it is half down. It is the main motif is between the two motif. You can see the preview of the repeat pattern, how it is going to look when it is finished. There are so many options like brick by columns, hex by columns, hex by rows. So whichever you like, you think that this is best for you, you can select from here. So I'm going to select brick by column. It looks fine for me. And suppose if you want to add some more, like if you see some blank space, like I'm seeing some blank space over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick some motif which is already there in this design, and I'm going to repeat it here. So for that I'm going to take direct selection tool, and then I'm going to click the leaf part. I'm going to drag it. I'm going to rotate it, and I can place it somewhere where I think the space is there and it needs to be filled. So I guess this is fine. I don't think so much of spacing problem. Then this at this once you think that the design is finalized, you can either double click on the screen or you can go here and click exit pattern. So when you click exit pattern, everything is gone, but you don't have to worry. Your new swatch is already created here in the swatches box. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to use this pattern in this rectangle box. So as you can see, the seamless pattern is already created, but there is one problem: you don't have a background color. So if I'm going to use this pattern in this flat sketch, I may be able to see the background lines or something like that. So for that, all you need to do is to just drag this new swatch out from the swatch box. You will see a rectangle, blue rectangle box over here. You need to double click. You will see two rectangles, actually the blue rectangle. You need to double click on the inner rectangle with the use of selection tool. So I'm going to do it. Double click, and then you have to copy and paste another layer on top of it. So for that you can use Ctrl C and Ctrl F, or either you can go to edit and copy, and then edit, paste in front, and then whatever color you want to have it like a background. So suppose I'm going to give a yellow background, so it is going to look like this. Now again, either you can double click on the white screen, or you can click exit back one level here from here. So I'm going to double click on the screen so that everything should come back in the group again, and I'm going to drag this whole selection into this swatch box. Now you'll see a new pattern swatch is created with the yellow background. So I'm going to use it on the flat sketch and show you to how it is going to look. So as we already have this previous pattern filled in this flat sketch, so I'm just going to use magic wand and I'm click on the existing pattern. So wherever it is already applied, it got selected, and then I'm going to use the new pattern, and I'm taking the direct selection tool and click outside. See how how it looks. The pattern is already seamless, and remaining area I'm going to use magic wand and going to change it to plain yellow. So this is how you create a seamless pattern. uh, there is if you want to reduce the pattern size, all you need to do is to take the magic band once again and click on the flower motif or the pattern, and you need to select this scale tool. You can either press S in the keyboard, so this toolbox will get selected, which is actually for scale, and then you need to press console button and shift button so that you will be able to reduce the size like this. Yep. Or if you want to increase the size, you have to drag it diagonally outside, or if you want to reduce the size, you have to drag it diagonally inside, and this way you can see the pattern size of the pattern is already reduced. Suppose if you want to change the rotation, the orientation of this pattern, you have to use the magic wand again and then press R in the keyboard. When you press R in the keyboard, your rotation toolbox is selected. In this case, you have to press console button once again and then rotate it from the corner. So as you can see, the flat sketch is not rotating and the pattern itself is rotating. And if you feel that you are happy with this position, you can just use the direct selection tool and click outside. Your pattern is already ready. And in this case, suppose if you want to have another second colorway of this flat sketch, you have to make a copy of it. You can lock the first flat sketch. So I'm going to use object and lock and selection, control 2. You have to select the object and control 2. This way you can lock the object. So now I will not be able to move this first sketch, but I'll still be able to select this one. We already have this pattern swatch ready. If we don't have, we can simply drag it from the existing swatch pattern, and then I'm going to use the magic wand once again and click on the background. So the yellow layer is selected, and this time I'm going to change the color to green, light green, or maybe light purple, sorry, maybe light blue. Yep. And then in this case I'm going to select this design and then place it back in the swatch box. So this way our second colorway is ready. Then again I'm going to use the magic wand tool and I'm going to click on the existing pattern which is already placed in the flat sketch, and then I'm going to use this new swatch. So our second colorway is ready. Now we already have locked this image. To unlock this image, we have to go to object and click unlock all. The shortcut for this is Control Alt and 2. So I hope you will be able to make interesting pattern with the use of this video. If you like this video, kindly like, share and subscribe so that I can also get motivated to add more videos, and keep on watching. Have a nice day. Thanks very much.